Have you talked to Mother at all lately, by any chance?
No, I haven't talked with her recently. Why do you ask? Is there something up?
Oh, I see. No, not anything like that. I just wanted to message you because she's been really worried about you lately. She said it seemed like we were fighting, so she asked me what I'd done to upset you. She wants to know if you're doing okay.
Well, I haven't talked to her about that. I didn't tell her that it was all your fault or anything. Someone must have told her about the fight we had.
It's ridiculous. We both shouted at each other, but Mom only asks me what I did wrong and what I did to upset you, and only wants to know if you're okay, not me. Don't you think she's being a bit rude?
You think she's being rude? Why?
Don't you think so? You shouted at me as well, but Mom only calls me and asks what I did. It's not like it was all me. She wasn't even there, so she must have just assumed it was my fault. Honestly, I think because you're about to have a baby, she's favoring you over me. We're both her daughters-in-law, but I guess she likes you better because you're giving her grandbabies. I mean, she doesn't care about me like she does about you.
Don't be like that. That's not how it is at all. She probably only asked you what happened and not me because she doesn't want to stress me out when I'm pregnant. She's just being overprotective of me, that's all. Mother compliments you all the time when I'm with her. She says she's so lucky to have a clever daughter like you come into the family. She talks everyone's ear off about you and how amazing you are. I think you're being a little harsh saying that Mother doesn't care about you, Amanda. She's really proud of you, you know? It's not fair for you to talk about her like that.
She is. It really is going to be hard for us to get along, isn't it? Everything I say, you make me out like I'm the bad person or something. Anyway, I didn't want to have to message you first, but somebody's got to be the bigger person, I guess. Mom made it pretty clear it was up to me to talk to you and get us to make up. Wouldn't expect you to do anything, of course. If we keep on fighting, then it's going to be awkward for everyone at home, not just us. So let's just stop arguing over every petty little thing and make up, okay?
Okay, I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. I guess you wouldn't know, but studying for a doctorate degree like I am isn't exactly a walk in the park. Come to think of it, I must have been taking out some of the stress I'm under lately out on you from working to get my doctorate and all. I'm sorry.
I understand. It must be stressful. I should have been a bit more considerate. I'm sorry, too. We've made up now, okay? Let's not argue anymore.
Of course! I'll see you next month at Father's birthday party then.
Honey, you remember that it's Father's birthday next week, don't you?
Of course, baby. Talking about that, we should probably start getting his present ready. We don't want to wait until the day before to buy it again like last year. That was a mess.
Definitely. Didn't we decide to all go joint in on a present with Amanda and your brother this year?
That's right, but Jason just had to go on a last-minute work trip the other day. He's all the way in Europe. I've tried calling him, but it's hard getting a hold of him with the time zones and everything. Not really sure how we're going to decide on a gift together like this, to be honest. Oh, but I guess we can just talk with Amanda about the gift instead. She's still here. Amanda, we decided with Jason that we'd all get a joint present for Father's birthday this year. Jason's told you about it, hasn't he?
Oh, yes, he did. But do we really have to pick out a gift together? Wouldn't it be easier to each just get our own present? Me and Jacob can get our own present.
We don't have to. It's just that Jason came to us first and suggested doing a joint gift together. It was his idea, so I sort of thought you wanted to as well.
I see. Well, I sort of disagree with Jason on the whole joint gift thing. I think it'd be best if we buy our own gifts.
All right, then. Please let Jason know about the change of plans, then.
Of course! And if there's anything you need help with, feel free to ask me. It must be hard for your wife to help you out with this sort of thing. Picking out a gift, I mean.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's just that Steph got married and had a kid as soon as she hit 20. She's been staying at the house taking care of the kids all this time. She doesn't really know much about the world, cooped up at home, does she? Of course she wouldn't know about the trends and what sort of things people want to receive as gifts these days. Someone like me, who's out living in the world, knows what's popular, would be a lot more help picking out a gift. Don't you think?
I don't really like how you're speaking about my wife right now. All we're doing is picking out a birthday gift. Why are you bringing up my wife's life all of a sudden?
Sorry? I don't understand. Why are you upset? I was only trying to help you out. I just thought you might need it.
Is this how you've been talking about my wife before?
Yes? Why? Is that a problem? It's not like I'm not telling the truth. You got her pregnant before you'd gotten married, so you and Stephanie had to get married right away after that. Since then, all she's been doing is staying at home taking care of the child in the house. All I've said to her is that it's a shame that she has to stay home taking care of her child while everyone else her age is going traveling, dating, or getting an actual education. It's just my opinion. Is that really such a problem?
Are you being serious right now? Who do you think you are to judge my wife like that?
It's all right, honey. Just let it go.
Oh my goodness! You were here too, Steph? I didn't notice.
Everything you said about me is true. All the experiences other people in their 20s had, I didn't do. But I wish you'd stop talking about me like I'm pitiful just because I didn't live my 20s like everyone else. I've never regretted or been embarrassed for the life I've lived. I don't feel like I'm any less than anyone else.
Wow, you guys are both so sensitive. Sorry. Bye then, I guess. Stephanie, you're at Mom's house right now, aren't you? Could you please go and get the documents that I left on the dinner table and bring them to the university for me? I completely forgot them this morning.
Sorry, but I have to go pick up Emma from school soon. I don't think I'll be able to.
It's the due date today. If I don't turn it in now, then my professor won't even grade it and I'll get a 0. Can I please ask you to do me this favor? Just this once? My university isn't that far away from Mother's house anyway. Please? If you just quickly run me over the documents, I'll treat you to coffee.
All right, but just this once, okay? I really don't have time to be running errands. I've got a lot to do. I'm here outside. Amanda? Hello? Why won't you pick up the phone? I told you I have to go pick up Emma soon. I'm already late.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I was having coffee with the professor and the other students. I completely didn't realize the time passing.
Seriously, what do you think you're doing right now? You made me wait here for an hour and a half and ignored all my calls and messages. You know that I'm busy. Did you do this on purpose?
Oh no, of course not. Why would I do something like that? I'm coming down now. I'll be there in a minute. Why are you making such an annoyed face at me? To be honest, I kind of thought you'd be thankful for me asking you for this kind of favor. I just thought this would be a nice experience for you, since you never went to a university before, or anything before. If you were bored waiting for me, you should have had a look around the campus at least. It's not like you get to come to a nice place like this often.
Excuse me? Amanda, just because I'm being civil with you doesn't mean that you can treat me like this. Calling me out here to make me wait for over an hour, the way you keep bringing up the fact that I didn't go to university and stayed at home as a housewife just to look down on me. I put up with it if we're in front of my husband and his parents. But did I mishear you a minute ago? Did you really just call me a housemaid in front of your friends?
Ah, that's what you were so upset about? Come on, I'm sorry, but you've got to understand. I wasn't being rude. Everyone here has someone at home to take care of the house as well. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Can't you take it nicely and move on? I didn't mean anything by it. It's not like I was lying or anything anyway. You do just stay at home and take care of the house. That's what a maid does, isn't it? Is there really any reason to take everything I say so personally all the time?
Are you being serious? Taking care of the house and my child doesn't make me a maid. I'm taking care of my family. Don't treat me like I'm just some servant.
Fine. Please try and be a bit more understanding, okay? You don't want Emma to grow up and copy this sort of behavior of yours, do you? If she's growing up with a mother that hasn't even gotten an education, the least she can do is grow up with a good personality. Since it's not like she's going to be growing up smart. Don't act so touchy like this all the time and set a bad example for her. Just let it go.
I can't believe that you'd actually say that to me. I will not just let it go. You've really crossed a line now. You can't treat me like this. It's not fair. I've never done anything to you.
I just saw you and my professor talking on campus. Why are you back here? Why are you talking to him anyway? Don't tell me you're talking to him about me.
What? Wait, the man I was talking to just now. He's your professor?
Yes, so what? Why, do you two know each other or something? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would someone like you know a university professor? Let alone one that works at such a prestigious university. I guess he must have just been making small talk to you, right? He's so kind. Anyway, never mind. I've got to get back to work.
Wait a minute, Amanda. My husband just said he has something to talk with you about.
I've heard all about what happened today. What do you think you're doing acting like this towards my wife? What kind of uneducated woman are you to do something so immature, making Steph wait for you for so long just because you could? Really, what is your problem, Amanda?
Excuse me? You're calling me uneducated? I'm working on getting my doctorate degree right now. You know that. I'm hardly uneducated, am I? I don't understand. I didn't even do anything. You're my brother-in-law. You can't talk to me like that. You went to the same university as me. You know better than anybody about how prestigious it is. How dare you call me uneducated?
I really don't know what about the education you receive you think is so important that you keep bringing it up all the time. You really seem to think you're so amazing just because you go to a nice university. But you're not better than everyone else.
Wow, I didn't know you had so little pride for the university that you went to. What a waste. I really can't understand you at all. How did someone like you meet a woman like Stephanie in the first place? If I were you, I would have chosen a woman from a better family that actually had the slightest bit of intelligence. And Stephanie, be honest with me right now. Did you grow up an orphan or something? There must have been some problems somewhere in your life to lead you here. You can't have had a proper upbringing and ended up with no education and no life outside of being a housewife. Do you not have any parents or something?
Didn't I tell you to watch how you talk about my wife? Don't you ever imply something like that. Stephanie has two perfectly normal parents. She might not have had a privileged upbringing like you, but that doesn't mean she's any less than you. There's nothing wrong with her.
Huh? I thought Stephanie's parents were dead. How come I've never met them? Come on, don't lie to me. I'm not stupid.
You think it's a lie? Remember the person you saw me talk to a while ago? You're a professor. That's my father.
What? You're joking, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run off like that. It's just been such a long time since we've met. I was surprised that you even recognized me. I didn't expect to see you there at all.
Don't worry. I understand you must have been surprised. It's been far too long since we last saw each other, hasn't it?
It has been a long time. Since you had an affair and left me and my mother behind.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. I truly am. I saw you had a little girl with you. Is she your child? Have you gotten married?
I'm sorry, but why are you asking me that? You've never been interested in my life before. I haven't heard from you in years. You didn't send my mother a cent when I was growing up and left us to fend for ourselves. Why do you care about me now?
What do you mean I didn't send you a cent? I paid your mother child support after I left. and I continued to send her money even after you became an adult.
Please don't lie to me. I don't want to hear it.
When you got accepted into college, I paid for the tuition and for the apartment you lived in. Look, here is the bill. I sent all that to your mother. I even paid for the extra classes you took. If you want, I can send you proof of that as well.
What? What are you talking about? You paid my tuition? I didn't go to college. I never even applied. Mom told me that you'd never sent us anything, let alone all that.
Goodness. I'm sorry to say this to you, because it's true that it's my fault me and your mother got divorced. It was all my fault that I left you both, and I'm sure you won't believe me when I say this. But it seems like she's been lying to you. She must have been keeping the money and not telling you.
I don't know why you're saying all of this and what you're trying to get out of it, but I don't want to hear anymore. Do you know how hard my life has been all this time? I got abandoned by my father and then grew up with nothing. I've been looked down on and bullied my whole life. Even now I've gotten married, my sister-in-law looks down on me. All the time she talks about how stupid I am, how I don't have an education, how I've got no parents, how I don't have anything.
Stephanie, please just listen to what I have to say first. Since you were young, your mother has always been one to go out to parties and drink. She went out pretty much every single day. I had to do all the housework and taking care of you as well, of course. There were even times where your mother would go out partying and wouldn't come back home for weeks. Even seeing your mother's face those days was difficult. She hardly ever was at home. I just felt lonely. I started talking to one of the people at my work, and I got closer with her. I know I was wrong. I don't have anything to say for myself. It was completely my fault. I shouldn't have done that behind your mother's back. The moment your mother found out about it all, she divorced me and asked me for alimony right away. Almost like she was just waiting for an excuse to divorce me. I begged her to get custody of you, but she said a man like me who had an affair and abandoned their family didn't deserve that. And I couldn't say anything to that. I thought at least sending as much money as I could each month for her to take care of you was the best thing that I could do for you. I had no idea that she would take the money for herself. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I should have made sure the money was getting to you. But she told me she was using it to take care of you. I never thought she would lie about something like that.
I had no idea. But just because I know this now doesn't mean that I'm going to forgive you right away for everything. You know that, don't you?
Of course. All I hope is that one day I'll be able to take care of you like a father again.
I'll try my best to try and forgive you. It's going to take time, though.
Thank you. That means the world to me. When I saw you earlier, didn't you say earlier that one of my students was your sister-in-law? And that's why you came here to the university?
Yes, that's right. Amanda is my sister-in-law. She's my husband's little brother's wife. Can I invite Amanda for a moment? I told her you're my father earlier, but she won't believe me. Amanda, meet my father.
Professor? Is that you?
Ah, hello there, Amanda. If I would have known that you were my daughter's sister-in-law, I would have made sure to take better care of you.
So, you're really Stephanie's father?
Yes, I am. There was a situation, and I didn't see Stephanie for many years. But thanks to you, I was able to meet my daughter again after all this time. Thank you for that. What an amazing coincidence this all is. Don't you think so? However, I've heard that because Stephanie wasn't able to finish all the education that she wanted to, you've been making some comments that have been upsetting her a little.
I don't know anything about that.
It's all my fault that she had a tough time growing up. So I hope that in the future, you'll be able to be a bit kinder with her. I'd be happy to see you two taking good care of each other as sisters. It's a miracle that Stephanie managed to grow up so well in such a tough situation. She's a wonderful person despite it all. I know she's probably had quite a different life from you, but it's hardly a crime to have a tough upbringing. You think so too, don't you?
Yes, of course, Professor. I think exactly the same. believe this. I was so surprised. I really could never have expected that your father would be my professor. What a small world. If there's anything I've done to hurt your feelings, please forgive me. You know I didn't mean to, don't you?
Why are you acting like this all of a sudden? Just yesterday, weren't you making fun of me in front of your friends, saying that I was a maid?
I didn't know back then that your father was my professor. Of course I wouldn't have said that if I knew. You don't understand how important the relationship is between a student and the professor when you're studying for a doctorate degree. You need all the help you can get from them. Some students even buy gifts and stuff for their professors to get on their good side. If by any chance you talk badly about me to my professor, that would really affect my university career. You know that's not fair on me. Please don't mix our relationship up with the professional relationship I have with my professor. Okay?
With your professor? He might be your professor, but I'm his daughter. You've treated me like trash all this time, and you want me just to not mention it to him?
Excuse me?
Even though your professor doesn't know how you've treated me yet, I wonder how he'll react when he finds out you've been bullying his daughter. I'll have to tell him to find out. Gosh, you really are stuck between a rock and a hard place. But don't worry, we're sisters and all, aren't we? I'll give you a chance to be forgiven, and I won't say a thing about all that you've done and said about me to my father. How's that? I'm at Emma's parents' meeting right now. I completely forgot my wallet at home, though. I know you're probably busy right now, but could you go and get my wallet for me and bring it to the school? Please? Oh, and I'll be introducing you to all the parents and teachers as a housemaid, just like you did with me. Just in case you're curious about how it feels to be on the receiving end.
You really are being so immature right now. Don't think you can play with me like this.
Oh? Why are you getting so upset? I thought that you'd be thankful for me asking you this kind of favor. You've given up all your time studying. You still haven't even had a child. When would you be able to come and see a parents' meeting if not now? I thought it would be a nice experience for you. If you had a kid right now, you'd probably be 50 before you'd be able to go to a parents' meeting. That's a long time. I doubt you'd really fit in then, with all the other parents being younger than you and all. I wonder how it'll feel for you to be the odd one out for once.
Are you being serious?
Hurry up and bring my wallet, please. I'll see you in a bit. Of course, Amanda didn't actually bring me my wallet that day. I doubt her pride would let her. I heard through my husband that she was talking to my husband's parents about me, saying how I'm threatening her. So I decided to go ahead and show her professor everything that she'd been saying to me. I didn't know that my father had so much influence in the university. Apparently, he partially owns it. After I told my father everything, Amanda came back looking like a kicked puppy. She couldn't even look me in the eyes. At first, I was quite happy to see her finally knocked off her high horse and getting a taste of her own medicine. But after she'd been looking miserable for days, I started to feel like I was turning into her, enjoying seeing her upset. So I decided to forgive her. I told her that we'd leave it all in the past. These days, if my father is so much as mentioned, she gets nervous around me. She wouldn't dare saying anything to me now she knows who my father is. Oh, me and my father have been talking a lot lately as well, and we've gotten a lot closer. Because of him, Amanda has left me alone, and not only that, I have my parent back too. Thanks, Dad. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching!